So hello, how are you? I hope you're fine. Re-recording this in a sense. I hadn't got started. My nephew came up. Obviously I don't want to be recording my nephew. He's only little. So I'm recording this in the morning before the sun gets quite hot. Who would have thought I would have actually said that sun gets quite hot when I was in sunny Manchester with all the rain and the cold and sleets and snow, but nevertheless here I am now. You know, I long for a little bit of the weather easing off when the midday sun comes. Isn't it ironic, you know, once the sun comes? Is the word ironic suitable for this? I don't know. Comment below. Isn't it ironic when the sun comes, when it's hot, we're longing for a little the cool weather, and when it's cold, we're longing for the weather to be hot. You know, never wins, does it? Never ever wins. But that's Manx for you. That's Manx. I don't find that, and that's Brits for you. I don't find that quality we have in anybody else really. They get on with it, whereas we like a good moan. I don't know about that stiff upper lip mentality about just allowing it to bypass. You know, being the morning, you've got lots of school buses going past, a lot of the cars going past, so because of that you've got a lot of beeping, a lot of horning, a lot of going past. You could say that the villa is on a what you would consider a main road. What you would consider a main road, but the main road isn't comparable to what you would get in the United Kingdom. Anyway, I hope this is clear, because my previous videos, there's quite a few that aren't quite clear, aren't as sharp as what they should be. It was on manual focus, I wasn't paying attention. And the niece, they wanted to see the products of the day. They're quite interested themselves in getting a flavour of this and taste of this. So what have I got? I've got by the Hilal company. From what I remember, they claim to be baking experts. Don't think that's coming through. They claim to be baking experts. It's a halal company. It's the Panda Cake. Let's give that a proper show. There we go. It's the Panda Cake. It's the fun cake with yummy strawberry cream, apparently. What I find with a lot of products, I suppose it's throughout the world, they claim to have a certain amount of cream in it. Doesn't live up to expectations. I like the cute little pandas, so I'm hoping Mr. Panda won't let me down. It's by the Halal company. Of course, it's got the Halal certificate as well, like most products here do, whether they need it or not. Generally not, because everything is halal. It's how the country works. It's by the Halal Food company. They are based in Karachi, which is a bit of a distance away. You know, we're talking if we were from Britain on the other side of Europe, so it is being an absolutely huge country. Sadly, I've not had the opportunity. To travel, so I couldn't, in a sense, show you all the amazing different parts this country has to offer. I've had wedding after wedding after wedding, and time's just run out. Obviously, I would like to have spent more time here, but commitments of work, paying the bills, paying the mortgage, has led me to making a shorter video. Shorter stay. So let's give this bad boy a go. I've always been looking at this one, and because it's red, got a panda, it looks kind of cute. It's kind of stood out to me. Split this bad boy open. So silver foil. Silver foil keeps it fresh. I found with this company, it's always the items are very fresh. That's apparently the panda. It doesn't look anything like a panda. I'm already confident in the freshness and the bakery experts, because they seem to be very good at baking, the halal company. When they say they're baking experts, maybe some others would disagree. Comment below if you ever tasted it. I would actually agree. I would say they are quite decent bakers. Let's give it a go. Bismillah. Straight away I could feel the softness of the cake, the fluffiness. That's what I love in a cake. Just that touch. Has it been stored and all that? Of course I could taste that. It's not completely baked fresh, but you know what? They've done really well for something that's been sat in a shop in a foil wrapper. The cream. It's a decent amount of cream, that is, you know. Yeah, it's a decent amount of cream. They didn't boast about it being bursting with cream, and it's not bursting with cream. And so they were honest. My expectations weren't high. I believe this is chocolate on top as well, the buttons. So that's really nice, you know, having that chocolate buttons on top of the item. Gives it that little bit extra. Yeah, that's a nice little treat, that is. What would I grade this out of 10 for the bakery section? It needs a cup of tea, English tea of course. Or you know what, daisy tea, which is the most common one around here, would do really fine. If you've not tried daisy tea, try daisy tea. Don't go to these big global manufacturers. Go to find somewhere that does actual daisy tea. Absolutely amazing. You won't lose out. You won't lose out. It's an experience. It's a beautiful experience. That's all I drink here. I wouldn't drink English tea. Add this daisy tea, even though this would go better with English tea, feel. I'd have it with daisy tea just for the experience of it. You know, just for the flavours. Yeah, you know, it's unique. It's unique, and this would go lovely with it. The cost of it, I don't know. You know, I presume it's around the 5 rupee mark, which is what, according to the exchange rate at the moment, I believe it may be 2 pence. Look at me, becoming an expert slowly about the price differences. You've got to know that, because then you know what you're paying, and if you're paying a fair price. Of course, a lot of the items that I've bought, not as far as these, as far as, you know, like garments, hats. As you can tell, I'm into my hats and my scarves and stuff like that, being, you know, that's my thing. At the moment, that's my thing. So yeah, because I do all that, it's good to buy something that I feel I'm not going to be overcharged for, so therefore I could go along and buy it. It's good to do your research. I wanted a certain type of hat. Oh, here comes the school bus again. Another school bus. They don't mess about here. This beep means get out the way. Get out the way. I shouldn't use that word, should I? I'll be demonetized. No, yeah, they beep people out the way, in a sense. Traffic rules as, you know, questionable in a sense. They do have rules. very questionable. The higher drivers in a sense. Really funny story. I was in the city, Islamabad, and to pick up my brother and his family when I'd settled here a little while. And on the way back, literally traffic was being stopped because there was going to be a political rally. It's that time of year, political rally. The driver didn't just completely ignore the police straight through to the point where I believe one of the policemen actually threw something at his van. Just ruthless, not caring, just straight through. You know, that was before the traffic on the other side, of course, had come through. So we weren't. I'm saying we. I didn't do any of the driving. It wasn't my fault. The driver. It's not as if the driver cared. He wanted to. I think, you know what? He wanted to get to the breakfast because breakfast was on me. So yeah, he was more interested in getting to the breakfast than he was actually, anything else. I think he was excited about that, and you would be. I mean, I went for something. I went for nothing so quite special. He did, but being a regular to the airport and back, I suppose he knows all the best places. You would, wouldn't you? You'd be a regular there. You'd be a regular at all those places, and you'd know what's best on the menu and so forth. Anyway, that's me for now. Take care. Bye.